And now, if we take a tour outside the city, we see a mosque built by Al-Aziz and which took the name of Khalifa al-Hakim, under whose rule it was completed in 1012. It resembles the Azhar Mosque in having 5 bays. If we enter inside the mosque, we will remark 70 aisles, and not only the bay leading to the mihrab though, so are the 2 corner bays in front of the Qibla wall. The pointed arcs of the prayer hall, like those of the other colonnades, rest on masonry pillars, and the outer walls of the courtyard galleries are divided by niches and surmounted by battlements, as in the Azhar Mosque. The main facade of Al-Hakim Mosque has a tripartite structure. There is monumental porch at the center of the facade and rectangular towers with minarets, one cylindrical and the other rectangular, rise above the corners. And now we pass through new elements that were appearing in the Fatimid architecture, which are the memorial monuments and tombs, funerary mosque, and mausoleums. When Al-Mu'izz came to power in Cairo, he had a mausoleum built for his ancestors inside the palace grounds. From then on, funerary mosques became a widely distributed type of building in Egypt. Then we go to the highest hill in Cairo and see a funerary mosque known as Al-Mashhad al-Jiyushi built on Al-Muqattam. It has a minaret over the entrance with a domed octagonal area on top, and the porch leads to the courtyard adjoining the prayer hall. The bays in front of the mihrab and the room intended as a burial chamber are covered by squinch stones. The building contains the oldest muqaranas in Egypt.
Now we move on from the mosque architecture to the residential architecture and start describing what we see. Even after seizing control over Cairo, the Fatimids continued to hold close ties to their old tribal links. The earliest residential quarters, known as haras, portrayed strong tribal distinctions. The names of these homes indicated the residents' tribal link. During the early years of the Fatimids' reign in Cairo, there were 20 haras, one for each tribe making up the Fatimid army. Throughout the dynasty's period in power, there was a balance between tribes and their representation in the government of Egypt, as seen through their homes. This balance was crucial to the survival of Cairo. Also during the early years of Fatimid Cairo's existence, these relatively wealthy tribal groups lived inside the city walls. The masses, or commoners, who lived in Fustat, were allowed to enter the city walls only with special permission. A unique element of the Fatimid dynasty was the building of broad streets. Recent archaeological discoveries suggest that the Fatimids widened the narrow streets of Fustat. Ain al-Qarain Street was especially known for its width. Furthermore, the streets connecting the palaces to the gates of the city were also significantly wide. The Fatimid dynasty's domestic architecture was also a breakthrough in medieval architecture. It introduced new elements and techniques to Egypt and the Middle East that influenced future Islamic dynasties. As exhibited by recovered floor plans, Fatimid domestic architecture was characterized by irregular plans of long rooms arranged around central courtyards. These methods were more utilized in Fustat than in Cairo. Another technique known as the Qa'a plan consisted of tall UNs, vaulted halls, closed on all 3 sides, facing each other across a sunken section known as the Durq. The Qa'a was the typical living unit of Cairo. In this distinctive living unit, UNs could be closed off with folding doors, whilst the courtyard could be covered with an awning. On the upper floor of this plan, wooden galleries overlooked the courtyard. Moreover, many Fatimid houses, especially those of the elite, were exceedingly lavish and extravagant. Contemporary writers describe Fatimid Cairo as having marble floors covered with gold and vast treasure houses filled with beautiful golden objects.